Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of craft time for VBS. We just have one more day after this, so we're so excited to see all of the crafts that you're coming up with. All right, today we're gonna be doing an identity scroll. And if you remember, our friend Leona was talking to her friend Willow the warthog, and they were kind of talking about different qualities they have, and Willow was talking about how sometimes she gets embarrassed around people because she toots sometimes, and that was really silly. But I love that the way Leona helped her to overcome her fear of being different was that she let her know that when God tells you who you are and he tells you all the special things he made about you, like even Willow, her tooting was actually a little special part of her, and people will actually love her just as much as if she wasn't tooting. But for us to understand all of the special and unique things about ourselves, we get to ask Jesus about them. And you know, he made each one of us unique and special, and so those special things are actually a gift to us. So we don't need to be afraid of being different and special. So there's the verse that they talked about that says, perfect love casts out fear. And sometimes the things that make us different, we're afraid to show people. And the way that we get over that fear is actually we just ask Jesus what he thinks, and we ask him to show us his love for us, and it melts away all the fear, and we become who we really are, and we can bring our full selves. So that's what we're praying for you guys, and we have a special craft today that's going to help you to walk through that. So here's what your scroll is going to look like. It's going to have the special tie on it, and when you untie it, it's going to look like this, which is so cool. And there's some questions on it, so I'm going to walk with you through it and show you how we did it. And you're going to have the best time. And you're going to hear some really special things from the Holy Spirit about who you are and how special that is. Okay, so you're going to need your craft bag for day 3. And what's in it is going to be a piece of paper with some writing on it, 2 straws, and a piece of string. Now for this craft, you're gonna need some things from home, and so you might ask your mom if she has some tape for you, and then something to write with. So you can choose a marker, pencil, pen, whatever you want, but we didn't include that in the bag. That's something you have to bring from home. Okay, so first, I'm gonna put my straws on the top and bottom of my scroll. And then I'm gonna use a piece of tape to secure it. So, actually to do that, I'm gonna put my tape on the edge here so it's all ready. And then I'm gonna turn my paper over so that I can put my tape on this edge. So we'll put our tape on the back side, on the top. Let's do this side first. Okay, so now we have our tape on, and we're just gonna put it right on top of the straw, like this. And then you're just gonna wrap the tape around the straw. And that's it. Nice and secure on there. So we'll do the same thing to the top. So we're gonna turn it upside down. Take our tape and stick it to the paper. And then we're gonna take our straw and just wrap the tape around it again. Make sure it's nice and secure, and that's what it'll look like. So before we roll up our scroll, we're gonna do the questions together. So you're gonna need something to write with. or your mom and dad to sit with you and they could write it for you. Okay, so the first thing it says is who I am. So we're gonna ask God who I am. What does he say about me? So the first one is God calls me, and then there's a blank. So we're gonna take a second and ask the Holy Spirit, what does God call me? So I'm gonna close my eyes, so you guys all close your eyes and just open your hearts, and we're gonna say, Holy Spirit, what does God call me? Okay, and now you can just take a second and listen, and it might be one word or it might be longer. And if you don't hear something, you can ask mom or dad to help you, and maybe the Holy Spirit is going to tell them something special about you. So don't worry if you don't hear something right away, but just give it a little time. So what I heard was the word brave. So it's going to say, God calls me brave. And that's something special he made in me, is that he made me really brave. Okay, the next one is, I was made for blank. And we know that God made us each with a special destiny. So we're gonna ask him one of the things that we were made for. So Holy Spirit, what did God make me for? What was I made for? Okay, did you guys hear something? I did. The word I heard was love. I was made for love. Because God made me to be loved by him, and also to love him back and love the people around me. So that's a part of who I am, who I was made to be, and my identity is that I was made for love. Okay, the next one is I will be blank. So let's ask the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, what will I be? Okay, what did you guys hear? What I heard was, I will be wild and free. So one way God made me was to be wild and free. And so when he gives me an opportunity, I'm gonna go at it with everything that I have, and I'm gonna give my whole heart and be wild and free with the way that he made me. Okay, the next one, God made me, and one of the special things about me is, so let's ask the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, will you show me one of the special things that you made about me? Okay, the thing that he told me was, one of the special things about me is that I'm funny. I love to have fun and make people laugh, and I like to tell jokes with my family. So that's one of the special things about me. So then the last thing that it says is I belong. So let's all together say, I belong. I am royalty. And I am a friend of Jesus. And that's the greatest identity piece that we'll ever have, is that we are called a friend of Jesus, the King of the universe. All right, guys, now that we're done, you can take your scroll that you've written on, and then we're gonna roll it up. So roll the top down to about the middle of the page, and then the bottom up to meet it. And then you're gonna take your string, put it underneath, and tie it closed so that you can carry it with you wherever you go. And you can tie it in a little slip knot or a bow, whatever you want. So there we go. All right, guys, well done. And we can't wait to hear all the things that God says about who you are and how brave and courageous and wild, all of the beautiful things. We love you guys. See you tomorrow.